While the chances of having a football season this year are at about a 4th and long, the Shiretowners aren't punting just yet. Okay, so here's how you get the game started. You start at the top of your service court, across from your opponent. You hit the ball underhand diagonal, they return it, and now you're officially playing the game. There is still no word for when, if at all, this team will be able to compete against other colleges this season. We are moments away from the first football match to take place here in the county in 2020. There will be no contact. It'll be flag football, as you just said. But now we're joined here by one of the 2 coaches playing in the game today, John Solomon, first-year head coach here for the Holton Shiretowners. Regardless, one thing is true. This is hockey heaven.
How badly, though, do you want to be playing baseball right now?
Not as badly as I want everyone to protect themselves.
I lost miserably, but I did have my one shining moment.
There you go. You're right in the center.
Oh!
There you go.
A bullseye on my last shot. Yes, I went home happy. Daveson Perez, News Source Sports. As the seasons change, it gets darker earlier, but I'll tell you what, it was lit at the Easton soccer game Tuesday night. Coming up in sports, we're talking Pee Wee football. You won't want to miss what the players had to say about being back out on the practice fields in Holton. Well, we never thought we'd see the day, but Monday night, county soccer made its return. Nothing like getting TJ on your B-day. Chris Sale, left-hander for the Boston Red Sox, celebrated his birthday today by receiving Tommy John surgery. Over the last 4 weeks now, the Prescott Recreation and Parks Department has been doing a family outdoor adventure series. This week's activity was archery, so I went to check it out. Trevor Levesque was the instructor on this Tuesday night. He's been practicing archery since he was a young boy. The competitiveness and progress of his students is what makes him want to teach the sport even more.
A little bit of the competitiveness. It's kind of fun, especially in the rec program, to see who the best is or just see how people can improve. It's always good, you know, with progress. Going from not hitting the target to hitting the target is the first goal, and then getting better points.
Levesque says archery is a sport of making adjustments.
The main difference is the draw strength. Because I'm older and I'm a little stronger since I was a child, it's easier to pull back the string and hold it steady. So that's a big key, like a stepping stone for there. And then figuring out aiming. You can use landmarks on the bow or the target and see, like, if you do the same thing every time, it should go in the same area.
Following our interview, it was time to put his teaching skills to the test, with me as his student. The lesson started with an explanation of the point system.
So point system, our furthest out circle is 1 point. Then it's 3 points for the black circle, 5 points for blue, 7 points for red, and then 10 for the yellow.
Next, we got the form down.
Feet pointed towards me.
Yeah.
Like this, about shoulder width apart, bend the knees just a little bit. Stand tall and proud. That front arm is straight ahead. Make sure that's locked in. And the other one is just across.
Now it was time for some target practice. Things didn't go well for me to start. I missed 4 out of the 5 shots I took, which had us looking for the arrows in the grass. Finally, as I learned everything I needed to know from him, it was time to take on the teacher. All right. Should we add some competition to this?
All right, how many arrows do I have?
Yeah, I have 5. You have.
I have 5.
Okay.
How many do you want me to shoot with?
Let's just do 5 and 5.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's not a good start. I lost miserably, but I did have my one shining moment.
There you go. You're right in the center.
Oh!
There you go.
A bullseye on my last shot. Yes, I went home happy. Daveson Perez, News Source Sports. The World Pond Hockey Tournament is back for its 19th season. Teams from all over come to play in this tournament year after year in Plaster Rock, New Brunswick. And with blustering winds and sub-zero temps this afternoon, I couldn't help but ask them why. And what keeps you coming back for more?
The atmosphere. Look at this place. It's like we're kids again. It's everybody's joyful. Everybody have a good time. You don't need to be good at hockey. You just need to come and have fun.
It's 5 days of just hockey. What else could you want?
20 rinks, 114 teams from all across the world, competing in a 4-on-4 round robin with 8,000 or more fans on hand to witness all weekend long.
It's pretty nice that seeing like all teams from all over the world coming here and just everybody just getting along and meeting new people and all that. It's pretty nice.
Well, I don't play hockey. I just come to watch, so I find it pretty nice having like a bunch of games out at the same time, and you can just walk around and see like 20 different games.
And for the athletes competing in the tournament this weekend, either you're here to have fun or here to win it all. Regardless, one thing is true. This is hockey heaven. Is this hockey heaven for you?
This is absolutely hockey heaven. You have hundreds of people coming from all over the world. You get to meet people from everywhere.
It's if it's not hockey heaven, it's pretty close. It's really amazing here. I like it.
You know, it's minus 26 out there right now. You see anybody complaining? They're out there, they're working their butts off, they're doing a great job.
And the most important thing, all of the proceeds from the event go right to where it belongs.
And the volunteers, endless hours for months to make this happen. So we can't stress the volunteers. And what this event does is give so much back to the community.